Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Gex Enter the Gecko playthrough. I would call it the Gex Enter the Gecko commentary, but at this point it's kind of the anything commentary.
Isn't that how we usually operate?
It seems even more so this time.
More so than so because not all of us have played this game.
Not all of us have played it, and what's on screen is kind of redundant to the first half of the playthrough at this point.
Well, I've played this game. It's just like maybe once or twice, like 20 years ago.
Was it
That's
like a
going to
rental?
change this part because
Yeah.
we are heading to the final area. Through the jaws of death and destruction, we enter the sanctum of the evil Rez.
Channel Z is the boss fight.
Yep. There was an audio skip there. I don't know why.
I'm sorry, I must have passed out.
Are you playing this on? You're playing this on the digital version, right? So it wouldn't be like an disc issue.
Yeah, it's the digital PSN version. Otherwise, I wouldn't be complaining about lack of analog. Anyway, Rezopolis is just a linear level. There are no additional remotes to collect. You just get one red remote and the usual 2 silver remotes. So it's kind of like a Crash Bandicoot level, except with camera control.
And a lot of birds. Honestly, I'd wish they shut up.
I wish some and Gex would shut up.
Love the subwoofer platforms.
You can't
Why
kill
is it
these
making
things.
squeaky toy noises?
You can't kill them, but you can knock them out and bounce them around as much as you want. So,
Okay then.
Yeah. Oh, camera! Fuck! It really wants me to jump from a specific angle, doesn't it?
The rest levels were a combination of the standard industrial level and I think a scrap.
Oh god, I just realized Rez's name is a play on resolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan made
Fuck.
fun about that.
Which Ryan made the joke about.
Oh man. I didn't get that for all these years.
But Abe Lincoln.
Anyway,
Why are we in Saturday Night Fever again?
because mirror puzzle.
Welcome to the only
It's a random ass spot for a disco tangent.
And why is Abraham Lincoln on the screen?
Well, it's public domain.
Because Rezopolis is Rez's headquarters in the media dimension. So basically all of television pops up on the television screens. And
So you're saying he controls the horizontal and he controls the vertical?
So what was there just a random Abe Lincoln documentary on, or something?
Back when History Channel actually showed history.
well, yeah, that happened back then.
Back when MTV actually had music.
MTV was a music video channel rather than a channel that bastardized fantasy fiction into stupid preteen drama.
That's a funny way of saying reality shows.
Here's the thing. Now you're learning more history on BrainScratch comms than you learned on the History Channel.
Damn right. Hey, do you know what a Dutch oven is?
You are technically learning something.
Now, these particular enemies, these enemies that have flat tops, I think that's actually what they're called, flat tops, you have to tail bounce them into the ground in order to get them to actually die. So, when they come after you when you're on the subwoofer, well, you can't kill them, and they're really fucking annoying.
I'm trying to remember what other game had the rotating platforms thing
Super
like this.
Mario RPG.
Yeah, you're right. That's it.
I was thinking that myself. Don't screw this up, please.
This is easy. It's just annoying when the stupid flat top comes to get you.
Well, that's what I call getting some tail.
Does this game have one of those like enemy roll calls so you can learn the names of all the enemies?
No.
It's kind of
No.
weird because a lot of those games you only learn the enemies' names after you've already beaten it, and so you'll only ever call them by that guy or the one that does this thing or so on and so forth. Because like that's actually, I was playing Shovel Knight, Plague of Shadows, not too long ago, and since you play as Spectre Knight in that game and you're recruiting the Order of No Quarter, there will be minions in your hub worlds that you can talk to, and it's just like, oh, now I can finally know all these enemies' names, but I'm still gonna call it like Gold Knight, Wizard Dude, Dragon Thing,
the ninja guy.
yeah. So, like, yeah, like
Ow.
By the way, what do you do for Spectre Knight in the Hall of Fame? I haven't gotten to him yet.
the Hall of Fame, it's not there.
Oh, it's not? Darn, I liked it, and that's like the one thing I liked more in playing Knight than I did in Shovel Knight, where you could break all the paintings and one guy calls you out, and then it's like, yeah, I know, it's really cathartic.
Yeah, instead of having a like a map like playing in Shovel Knight, there's like a level select mirror that you go into instead. So there's no a couple of levels don't get played. There's none of those like extra little like gold rush levels. Those are all skipped.
Disco time.
Man, those lights probably could give a kid a seizure. Actually, I think we mentioned that.
Yeah, we mentioned that in the first time we went into a disco level. The strobe lights are strobing too fast.
Oh, man. Anyway, now we have speakers with wooden finish, which should say something about how old this game is.
So classy.
God.
I was actually expecting that fan
I
to
think
start blowing.
everybody in my family had some sort of ginormous subwoofer. Because surround sound was the thing back then. I mean, it still is to an
Man,
extent today.
you want to burn it and kill it when you say it like that.
Yeah, well, it's just like... I mean, I love bass. I do. But I don't like so much bass where I can barely hear the fucking movie or the song.
Bass, why you no understand?
Yeah,
Have
exactly.
we met Mr. Tongue?
You know, I put the limit on like having my windows frickin' shatter, personally.
Yeah, that's exactly. And I had that shit plenty of times back in the house I used to live in.
Oh, those were audio dials you just jumped on. Do they go to 11?
I feel like a freak of nature because I don't actually like heavy bass in any kind of sound system.
It's like, I just like a little bit of bass, but not so much where I can't hear the song. You know, those people that drive around the street and they have the music on blast, and it's like, I can hear it.
I could hear it,
Something.
but can you?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, camera. Can we not do this now? I'm almost at the end of the game. Just humor me.
I thought this game uses white noise as some sort of toxic puddle.
It is the media dimension.
Just makes no sense.
It's the media dimension.
It's
to be
clever.
fair,
I'll give him that.
I never actually ingested white noise, so I wouldn't know exactly how lethal it is.
The thing is, the white noise pools are actually treated like lava. The purple
Okay, so
haze
they're just-
pools are just bottomless pits. So
Huh.
there is a visual difference.
Have they done anything? Do they do anything with like those random yellow bars that would happen? Not yellow, rainbow bars that would happen when the TV.
Oh, the color test?
Yeah.
Something's on the tip of my tongue. I want to say yes, but I can't think of it at the moment.
Does the video cut out and go to Hideo?
What's that, Mr. Bug? Timmy's trapped down a well?
I thought there was going to be another disco.
Oh, they do go up to 11.
This purple haze is a bottomless pit, as you can see.
Oh, that's right.
Damn it, Hendrix.
For some reason, in the res dimension specifically, unless I'm mistaken, the lose a life theme is slightly different.
Oh,
Like it has way more emphasis on the synth.
like Donkey Kong Country 2.
Yeah, but like this is like the only time in the game it does.
Huh.
You
That's
know?
strange.
In DKC 2, there was variations for every level trope.
Huh. That's bizarre.
Yeah, it's
By the-
really bizarre.
By the way, Ted, it's not Jimi Hendrix, it's Spinal Tap that goes up to 11.
Oh no, I was talking about the purple haze.
Oh. My bad, then.
I actually have not seen Spinal Tap. That's on my to-do list.
among like 50 other movies.
Take
Yeah,
your
I-
blue pill.
I'm bad about movies in particular.
Oh god, I didn't even realize that this game was recent enough to have a Matrix reference. Or was the Matrix referencing something else?
No, red pill, blue pill is something that's from Matrix. Matrix was like 98 though, so it's actually
98, 99.
yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna give it a Google because it's gonna bother me.
The Matrix is 1999.
Oh, okay.
Fucking... This fucking enemy. This...
Aren't there rumors of Warner trying to reboot / remake The Matrix or something lately?
Oh yeah,
Ugh.
Do they
there's
need to?
You
John, let's
fucking
ask this
piece of
question.
shit.
Just because if it doesn't need to isn't important. Will it make money? Is the real question.
Yeah, but
I don't think so,
Like, I don't
honestly.
think-
I don't think that...
I mean, I'd be naive to say that they'll never remake the Matrix because that's just not true.
I don't think it needs to happen this recently. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. It's like I still think it's too recent.
It's
yeah.
it's almost 20 years old. It's going.
I know,
It's a nostalgia property
but-
at that point.
You know, but it's not like they remake Ghostbusters 10 years ago.
Yeah, but you know there also is like it's about as old now as Mega Man was when Mega Man 9 came out. You have to realize. So it's becoming a
And to be
nostalgia
fair, they did.
property.
And to be fair, they
Yeah,
did
but
remake. They
Mega
did
Man
remake.
9 is not a remake.
It's functionally a remake though. It's
a sequel.
but it's going back to use all of those same assets. It's binging on that nostalgia factor. It's the
Hey, John, look at it this way. They remade Spider-Man 3 times.
I don't think the movie is dated enough that remaking The Matrix anytime soon is a good idea. But, you know, at the very least, wait until hipsters stop using red pill as a euphemism for something else.
I don't think that's gonna happen anytime
Ugh.
soon, unfortunately.
Anyway, there are these torture devices here where you get belted into chairs and forced to watch seizure-inducing Actually, yeah, that sounds like a legitimate form of torture.
Keeping up with the Kardashians? No!
Wasn't that a form of torture in Clockwork Orange?
Yeah, that was Clockwork Orange, but that was more to make him watch really, really grotesque and
Keeping
overdone
up with the
violence.
Kardashians.
Well, that would do it today, but it was overly done violence to get him desensitized to it so much that he would do it.
Yeah, no,
No,
what
that
it
he'd
was
stop
is-
doing it. Is
What it was in the Clockwork Orange was they made him watch stuff they wanted him to stop doing, and they also tortured him while doing it, so that his brain would develop a connection between that and the other, so that whenever he saw it, or heard a certain kind of music, it would cause an instantaneous reaction.
If I remember correctly, because I've never watched it, I've only gone off of stuff that I've read about it, but apparently in the Clockwork Orange, he talks about the Bible because he read it, and he's like, yeah, I really like the first half, but the second half kind of lost me, because the Old Testament's all blood and gore and stuff, and the second half's Jesus.
It also causes a lot of
So-
people to not have good
Yeah.
good memories
I
of
should
singing
read
in
the
the
book
ring. So
one of these days.
Clockwork Orange is a really interesting thing. A really interesting piece of fiction. Anyway, this always throws me off. The platform is gone when you get
Okay.
out of the level. So it's like, how do I get back? The rest of the hub is
Not
directly
one of the
behind
better
you.
not one of the better designed aspects of the hub world.
Oh, man. I mean, if the draw distance was far enough that you could see the floor beneath you, maybe. Anyway, we've got the last of the silver remotes, so we need to go get the last of the gold remotes so that we can get the last of the red remotes.
it can get more silver remotes, which in turn will get us more gold remotes.
The collecting never stops.
Nah, it's gonna stop this part.
Oh.
Or
Just
rather,
20 more, and
no,
I
it's
got
gonna
the whole
stop.
set.
It's gonna stop next part actually, because I do the last secret level at the beginning of next part. Anyway, chips and dips. This is the final bonus level, I think. Yeah, this is the final bonus level. I'm so uncertain about that now. Whenever I say it, but yeah, you just get batteries in a recycled computer level. But the difference here is that the computer level is not for any television thing. It's for the developers. So yeah.
Okay.
as you go through this level, you get all kinds of weird signs hanging on the walls, and some of them have pictures of what I assume are the developers. No nerds.
Time to go home, everybody.
Oh god. Yeah. We had a good run.
Peter virus-free clinic. Spies sapping my century? It's more likely than you think.
Oh, man.
You see, this
Oh,
is
so-
the kind of level design, like the Sonic Lost World before Sonic Lost World level design, I actually think would be kind of cool. With Gex and his ability to walk on walls. But, like, it is very much, like, that's...
Hey, do you think this thing was made by nerds?
It's funny,
I know
because nerds...
it's like a serious question. Like, do you think this was made by nerds? Like, nerd glasses repair, no nerds allowed,
What about the candy
nerds
nerds?
at play. You know, I haven't had nerds in such a long time.
Me neither, because I really only ate them, like, when I got them, like, from, like, Halloween or Valentine's Day or things like that as a kid.
Here's the most annoying part of this bonus level. You need to get 15 of these
climb.
things, right? There's one on every single square here, and
No,
you
it's
don't
Cube.
have enough
It's
time.
Cubert.
Yeah, it's essentially Qbert.
You don't have enough time on a single charge to get
One for me
more than a
and
few.
one for me.
At the very least, you can just get the collectibles on the same level and then drop back down, so you don't have to spend your time bouncing like a coke fiend.
There are also collectibles along the outside, but I don't bother with any of those because there are more in here than you really need.
Yeah, which is that's good design. So.
You always miss it the first time you bounce to an area, too.
And you ran out, so you have to go all the way back down, don't you?
Yup.
Fun.
Boing! Right on target. Meant to do that.
Sure.
Ah, man. I remember Qbert because one of the, not the first gaming system I ever played, but one of the first that I ever played was actually an Atari 2600 that my dad had. And, he had Qbert on that. At least I think it was a 2600. It might have been a 5200. In fact, I'm halfway certain it's a 5200 because I remember him complaining about the system being kind of bad.
That's what you
Oh,
get when you
no.
buy the newest, shiniest thing.
Says the guy with the Nintendo Switch.
Fuck! I'm running out of time. Gold remote, get it? Yes! Oh god, I can't wait to stop hearing that catchphrase. At least until the third game.
You say that 16 parts in.
Ugh. Well, we are done. That was
No, we're
the
not.
last gold remote.
Still have one more part.
Yeah, one more part with...
So we're not done, are we?
Why
we're
must
done
you
with
say
part
such
16.
untruths to me?
I mean, we're done with part 16. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, the third secret level is Resopolis Part 2, except it's actually called Secret Station for some reason. I guess they didn't have time to make a unique television image for Secret Station. Eh.